Oh, yeah, boys and giggity girls, we are ready to entertain the millions and the millions with some gears. Shut up, James, with the hurry up. We're ready to entertain the millions with Gears 5. We're either doing Horde mode, we're doing Madman's Miggity Monsters. I don't know what we're doing, but we're playing Gears 5 like we always do every Friday. So here we go. That number one in the house is James. How am I looking? I just moved my camera around. So this is actually looking good. Okay. Are we good? I think we're good. It looks good. Vogue. Alrighty. We got James. We got Spuddy. We got Quakey's Joshi. We've got Iggity on the ultimate hater. There he is. No Jim Ryan right off the start. Jim Ryan was actually supposed to testify today in the FTC. Yeah. What a crap show all of this is. And I just want to say with the FTC and stuff, it just goes to prove that having these higher ups with the FTC and stuff try to judge on entertainment, they have no friggin' clue. None of them are gamers. They're just stupid. I'm making noodle soup with egg. That makes me late. No worries. Horde mode. Hey, Lynn Province! Thank you so much for the follow on YouTube, Lynn Province. You're probably not even on the channel right now. You're probably watching one of the reaction vids. Thank you. Horde mode is always fun unless it's with randoms. True story. If it's not PlayStation, I'm not entertained. Jim Ryan, suck it. Jim is here. All right. So we can do Horde mode if you guys want. I'm totally cool with it. I gotta be done at 6-ish. So we could probably skip and just get one done in an hour and 45 minutes, maybe. Right now, it's me, James, and Spuddy. Oh, look at this. I need more green screen. Hold on. You know what? Let's do this. One sec. Let me take a second to fix my. Let's do this. Look how much. Un momento, por favor. Oh. All right. So what if I move you like right here, which I know that kind of mucks up the other end? Maybe. Let's see here. Oh. Let's see. Hold on. Oh wait. Are we okay? This gives me more room on here. And what about right here, though? So I have the Elgato green screen. Oh, you know what? This is all right. Is this going to work? No, you need more Sony. Nobody said no one ever. Even the Sony fanboys are not saying... They're not saying we need more Sony at all. Let's throw you right here. Okay, we got a little more extra room. Except for right there. All right, I think we're good. Jim, give it up. You're in the wrong stream. I like it. Mark, now you're chatting to yourself. I enjoy this whole shenanigans you got going on, Mark. Especially when I'm destroying Jim Ryan with your comments and stuff. Oh, I'm just owning Jam Master Jim Ryan. Just as a heads up, I do have the party started. Mark, if you want to join us, if you're not working, with some giggity gears. Who do we got? We got Spuddy! And we've got James. Hey, guys.
Hello, chaps.
Hello, chaps. Good to see yous.
What's been down in Canada town?
Oh, it's 24 degrees out. It feels like 24. I haven't been outside yet. Crystal's playing Dead by Daylight for some odd reason. Man, ever since she dumped me, she's just terrible now. She's playing garbage games.
Well, she was playing garbage games before, but you made it entertaining.
Oh, okay. Ooh, DVD. That's what I'm going to put on there. Let's see what she says. She's going to be like, shut up, Paul.
They probably need points for getting people out there.
Let's see what she says. I turned her up.
You're ew.
What's that, Spuddy?
Hi, Paul.
She said you're ooh.
Oh, you don't need to. It's terrible.
We're just taking turns dying here.
The concept is good. The execution is not.
You get your friend off.
I did hear before that like it's not very well balanced.
Yeah, I do. How's it going, Paul?
No, it's
How's your Friday?
meant to be an asymmetrical game where you've got one
I
invulnerable
want to go to
killer
this one. This one's
and
got
like
balloons.
4 or 5 survivors. But the survivors have all these, little
Are you
advantages.
accusing me of being Jim
outside
Ryan?
the
I
game.
am, Mark.
But the game doesn't work like that. So the killer
people, they
grabs
just
you
wanna be
and then puts you on
sacrificed.
a hook. And then you've got a certain amount of time for another
I want all them
survivor to
extra
come and
points.
save you, or you die on the hook. Great concept, but all
Hey, no,
people
you
do
lie.
is they will then camp by that hook until you die. The killer does. So that completely defeats that object,
All right.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, now that I'm done teasing Crystal, let's rock and roll, boys and girls.
Right, y'all ready?
I'm
Y'all
ready,
for
man.
this?
The heart of rock
Yeah.
and roll.
Do some Madman's Monsters.
Is that what we're doing? We could do that, or we could do Horde. It doesn't matter.
Well, let's rock
I'm
some
up for
Madman's
either.
Monsters. Because we could do 2 lots of Madman's Monsters.
Yes, we can. Steph's off here in a couple minutes, so that works. I think she's
Couple of
making
minutes.
rigatoni. Hey, rigatoni.
Oh, you like rigatoni?
Yeah, but I'm not going to eat a lot. I'm going to try to do good.
So, are you following the Xbox Activision thing that's going on?
A little bit. I'm getting a lot of my info from Destin, which is a dude from IGN, Destin Laguerre, and it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing what is happening right now.
So Microsoft have already made some guarantees, written in contracts saying. So first it was okay. We will write in law that we have to give Call of Duty to PlayStation for at least 3 years.
Yep.
Jim Ryan said, nope, not good enough. They've gone, okay, 10 years.
Right.
Nope, not good enough. They've just denied it entirely.
All right. So did you hear what happened after
It's
that?
this one.
So
No, what happened after that?
So Jim Ryan and Sony said they will not give Activision their code for the PS6 and stuff, so they wouldn't be able to make a game for the PS6 because Xbox would find out exactly what it was that they have, their specs and stuff for their new system. So the way it's sounding is Sony's making Call of Duty an Xbox exclusive.
Huh.
Isn't that
That's a
stupid?
bit silly.
Stupid, I would say. It's ridiculous. I would even say extra chromosome. That's what I would say.
If the PlayStation didn't already dominate the market entirely, I'd understand,
Yeah.
to a degree. But they own everything.
Yeah.
And nobody made a fuss when they started buying companies left, right, and centre. They
No.
bought Bungie, which is a huge investment. So Destiny, although I don't like it, is a huge game.
Yeah. I like it with people. I just don't like it by myself. And that's it.
Crazy world.
Yeah, it's
So how's everyone's week been anyway?
you know what? The week has been good, man. The week has been really good. How about your week? I know you're walking on sunshine right now. You're cloud 9.
Oh, I'm very happy.
Cloud 9.
I got 97% in my exam.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
very
freaking
happy.
amazing. Good
Oh,
for you,
nice.
James. Good for you.
6
Spud-
months of toil and bubble.
Yep. So Spuddy,
Does
so
that mean
I
you're certified now.
for
You what,
this
sorry?
round, I think.
Was that Spuddy?
Does that mean you're certified now?
I'm a Cisco security professional, apparently.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Oh, so this
Well, that
this
sounds
exam,
important.
well, it's kind of the good level of exams. You get entry level, then you get professional level, then you get expert level, which is like 15 years of experience.
Wow. And so
So yeah, I'm happy with that.
so you're mid-level then. You're professional.
In some things, I don't have the ability to hop on any call and fix any issue.
Okay.
But a few things I jump on and I'm able to sort out, at a higher level because I've spent time on them. That's all it is, man. It's just time and experience.
Yes, and yes. I 100%. Oh, I agree 100%.
It's a scorcher.
Spuddy, how about you, dude? How's your week? Because I'm just going to keep running my mouth here soon. So how's your week going?
It's been just kind of busy with Independence Day coming up in the beginning of July.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. 4th of July. 4th of July. Can
So, sales are definitely picking up for that.
No doubt.
How are the sales of Bud Light going?
So, here in Pennsylvania, you can only get alcohol from state stores.
Okay.
What's the state store?
We can't even. It's a special retail store that's basically owned by the state, and they're the only ones who are allowed to sell alcohol.
Really?
Other than stores that applied for a liquor license or a beer and wine license, then they can sell alcohol up to certain amounts.
Okay.
A liquor or
Pennsylvania
liquor
has
license?
like the most draconian alcohol laws in the country.
I've never heard of that in my life, buddy. That is not something we have in the UK. Do you get secret shoppers? Will you get secret shoppers over here?
Yeah, there's jobs
Yes.
for people like that. Yeah.
Cool. Secret shoppers, for those who don't know, are people who work for local councils who will, employ 14, 15-year-olds to go into shops and try and buy cigarettes and alcohol to make sure the shops aren't selling underage, because that does happen.
We have that.
PlayStation's
How's
able to
it
be.
been for you, Paul?
Work has been good, man. It's definitely been busy and stuff. So, yeah, it's good. PlayStation is able to be sold in every state at multiple stores. Jim, that's good, dude. That is good, man. Congratulations.
Hey, at least
Okay,
you
so it
finally
is
got
Mark.
there.
Yes. Which is funny. I love it though. I think it's a blast.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask, can I get burial right then?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
We're a bit thin on the ground for barriers.
Yeah, I'm currently looking at 0.
All right, where are you guys at?
On the right-hand side.
If you just want to throw it on these stairs.
Throw it to me, throw it to me, throw it to me, throw it to me.
I got another one coming too. Oh crap! How did he get there? Oh, he ran up
He's
the
now
side.
in 2 halves.
All right, you guys are gonna have to watch that side. Oh, they're spawned behind us? No, there's no way.
Are they?
How did they even get up here?
Maybe the fabricators needs moving back a little bit.
Do you know how hard it is to be able to do 2 people at the same time? Well, Mark, I imagine it's not that hard. Yeah, okay, James, I see what you're saying. Mark, I can just say, I've never been lucky enough to experience that. So no, I don't know how hard it is. But it's not that I haven't thought about it.
Oh, where's Lee when you need him?
Sometimes
that would have made him laugh.
Yeah, spending time
Date
with
nights.
birthday, date night. Or, well, he's with his family this time, not date night. Brilliant.
So he says.
So he says, that's right.
More money's in the fabricator.
Thank you. I'm going to spend those monies.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're spawning in this hallway section.
Yeah, well, there was there was a guy up top.
Unless they're running through this door. That's the only thing I can think of.
Come on.
Oh, maybe.
Jamaica me crazy.
Yeah, I love the Sony boys already trying to hate on Starfield because they're not getting it.
Yeah, it's... Ow, holy hell, what was that?
I read a thing yesterday, because Todd Howard did a kind of a question and answer session on Starfield. And there's going to be no ground mounts.
Right, for now.
Like, oh,
yeah.
But he's like, all you got to remember is you get an unlimited jetpack.
Oh, what?
You know, you can fly everywhere.
Okay, dude just is here beating. Sire's over here too. They're coming from behind. That's what she said.
Yeah.
No, that one came up the stairs.
Okay, they are spawning back.
Yeah, back here.
Fabricate back. I just watched him climb down, and there's another one up there.
Watch out for this
And
sire.
Only 10% of the planets are going to have life.
Right, which is still 100 planets.
Exactly, 100 planets.
All right, the fabricator's moved. Okay, good. Starfield is.
That should stop them from spawning.
Jim Ryan just said Starfield. What is that crap? Your worst nightmare, to be honest, James. Jim. That's what that is.
Don't ever call me that again.
Well, that's your name, Jim. James.
I'm
same
not
thing.
Jim Ryan.
Same thing.
Oh, that petition was hilarious, though. The guy that made it was like, we need to get Starfield as a PlayStation exclusive. Right. Xbox, with their 12 global players worldwide, aren't going to enjoy the benefit of it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't even know what the heck's going on. It's so frustrating, this whole nonsense.
And then
The funny thing
Nintendo is just doing its own thing.
Like they always do. You know you've leveled away from Nintendo when a Mario game doesn't make you go, "Oh, cool," anymore.
That's what I think it is, man. It's just like, all right, I'm kind of done. Like, Nintendo has moved on, and I love me some Mario. Today is the anniversary of the N64 and Mario 64.
I still like playing some 2D Mario.
Oh, sure. But I'm usually excited with all this stuff, but now I'm just not feeling any of it. And I imagine Super Mario Wonder is going to be fun. But, nah.
Yeah. I remember
I
when...
think it might be a case of just there's been so many Mario games so quickly.
Yeah, it could be.
Possibly. I don't know what it is, but I remember when the Nintendo DS was fairly new and Super Mario Bros. Came out on that. It was so popular. It was so good. And when you got the Super Mario Kart, we were all in uni in lectures playing it.
Yep.
With the wireless on our DSs, so we were in lectures just playing Mario Kart.
That's funny.
It was just so good. And it's kind of, I don't know, like I said the other day, maybe it's the novelty of kind of the touchscreen, you know, Wii style of doing things. If that novelty's just worn off now.
I don't know. Stoke Fan Dan, what's up, buddy? Go ahead, guys.
Yo.
Another thing I thought of is like all of the new Mario games, for the most part, have just been Super Mario U with maybe one power-up change.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of it.
I lost interest at the Mario game where he throws his hat. What was that? Odyssey?
Odyssey, yeah.
Odyssey?
Galaxy, the one he wears in space.
Oh, yeah, Galaxy 1 and 2.
Okay. I know they were great games, but that was the point when I was like, I'm kind of done with this.
Really?
No.
Okay.
The original Galaxy, I played that one like crazy.
Yeah, people love it.
I don't know. I just kind of moved away from it, I think.
Sure. Hey, I understand.
Like we checked the other day. Your Switch is covered in dust.
Yes.
You know. Which is a shame.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Crystal, for lurking.
You were on such a Debbie Downer after the direct as well.
Boys, oh boys, that really, that took I was all hyped, and that just sucked the life out of me. Hoorah!
Hoorah! I'll say something controversial now, but if it wasn't for the Japanese, I don't think Nintendo would have lasted.
I think you're right. Once the Wii hit and that was all done, the Wii U, I think the Wii U would have been the destruction of it. Because
the Wii U would have been the Dreamcast, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because what came after the Wii U? It was the Switch, wasn't it?
Switch, yeah.
And not a bunch of old people joined in on the Switch. The Wii U died quickly, no third-party support, and then the Switch. That's it.
Yep. And don't get me wrong, the Switch is an awesome system. It's just
Yes.
the games I have no interest in.
Yeah.
And I
It's
was
got
a
some
big...
genuinely fun ones.
Oh,
too.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I love Animal
I
Crossing.
bought two in my time. That's
I
what I was
bought
going
two.
to say. I loved Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that was really fun, but do you guys agree when it comes to Nintendo games, the day you put the game down, you'll never touch it again?
Oh, wow.
Because I found I played Animal Crossing kind of religiously for a couple of weeks, and then I stopped playing one day, and I
That was it, eh?
just never went back to it.
I played
yeah.
for a couple months, or a few months, I should say. I played for a few months. I don't know, James.
I'm frozen.
I don't know what to tell you. If I didn't have an Xbox and if I didn't have a PlayStation and a gaming PC, I think I would be definitely playing my Switch a whole lot more.
That's like saying if I didn't have legs, I definitely use my arms more. You know, that's kind of a bit of a moot point.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
If I didn't have anything better, I suppose I'd use it.
Dan says, I remember I used to play record with Paul and other people. That's right. Yeah, Dan, absolutely.
Crap. So I got through. But I originally got a Switch for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu because it was a remake of the original Pokemon Yellow,
Yeah.
which from my childhood was incredible. And I completed the game, I maxed out the Pokedex, I caught all the Pokemon on it, and that was brilliant. And then I went through the Nintendo store and was like, what else piques my interest?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Crickets.
Okay. So I left it in my drawer for a couple of weeks, turned it on, oh, battery's dead. Let's wipe the dust off, charge it up, let's look in the store, anything good? Nothing. And after
Wow.
doing that for a couple of months, I was like, well, may as well sell it.
Yeah. No, that's true.
The other big thing I don't like what Nintendo is doing is once their hardware goes out of rotation, they basically kill it off.
Well, their online's awful as well, isn't it?
But it's because they just constantly kill it.
Oh, crap.
Well, I remember when I got Pokemon, I thought... I remember on the DS, they had like the global trade system where you could trade with people all over the world.
Yep.
And the thing with those Pokemon games is, in order to complete your Pokedex, which is, you know, catching every Pokemon, you have to trade with people who have the other version of the game.
Yes.
Because the games will be released in different versions. And I found that I couldn't do that because they had no online support, so you couldn't trade with people in different parts of the world. So you have to do it old school, which is find someone physically who has a copy of the other game, then meet up with them.
Yep.
And I thought, why am I having to do this? Which is what I had to do in 1999 with my Game Boy. You know, have we not moved on from that?
Yeah, from what Isaiah and I were doing is he would order one version, I would order the other. And then we could switch that way.
See,
For
you
me,
have to do
I
that.
couldn't care less about the achievement system. I just want a reliable friend system.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
Nintendo.
yeah.
I only have an 18,000 gamer score after 11 years. Achievements mean, or
Uh-oh. Careful.
16
James is going to get
years,
upset.
achievements mean nothing
No,
to me.
I completely agree.
Oh,
You know, they mean nothing.
You're such a liar.
I'm not bothered about it. It doesn't bother me, you know that, Paul. I've told you many a time.
Yeah, yeah. Your actions speak way louder than your words, sir.
Thank you. I know they do. You know, and you know as well as I know. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Keep you knowing.
Put them points in the fabricator.
In fact,
What do
a
you
couple of
guys-
days I haven't seen don't even have achievements.
I'm kind of a completionist. If I have a game that I love, I feel I have to put in that effort to, you know, do everything that the game challenges you on.
That's cool.
So when do you guys think Nintendo peaked?
Oh, so hold on though. Just because I gotta know what you're
Peaked.
referring to as in peak,
So-
though.
When they had the best games and the best platform, and then it went downhill. I would say it would be...
I'd throw out SNES, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say they peaked at the GameCube and the DS, the first DS.
A sire just spawned here.
How
I
did it
think...
spawn?
I don't know. Down by you guys, actually. I don't know if it walked up somewhere or...
Yeah, it walked up because the barrier
Oh!
was all busted.
3 is her down. What? My barriers are busted?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Hold on.
Do you think it peaked at the SNES? You don't think the 64 was better than the SNES?
No. The games were way better on the Super Nintendo. They were N64. But I love the N64, though. Like, don't get me wrong. I just think the better gaming experience with more games were better on the SNES.
Trouble is, I can't really comment because the SNES came out when I was like 2 years old.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to experience it, but I'm aware of the awesome games, the Marios, the Super Metroid.
Yeah.
What's the one? Is it Star Fox and F-Star
Yep.
Zero and all of them?
Yeah.
Is it Turtles in Time, which was arguably the greatest Turtles game of all time?
Oh, such good memories.
Do you remember that?
Oh my gosh, yeah. But that was an arcade game, right? Turtles in Time and the Turtles Arcade, they were both arcade games.
What's that RPG, that open world game that's meant to be one of the greatest? That was
Chrono
on Super
Trigger?
Nintendo. No. The boy called Ness with his hat.
Earthbound?
Earthbound, thank you.
Okay.
A physical copy of that game goes for hundreds of pounds on eBay today because it's so sought after.
Wow.
But
Which is
like I
still
say,
kinda fascinating. That's actually the second game in the whole series that we never got.
Hey, Robbie!
yes, the Mother series, isn't it?
Good to see you, buddy. Brilliance.
Yeah, I remember getting a Nintendo
Hey, babe. How you
64.
doing?
Hello, Mrs. Paul.
James said hi.
Hi. So probably like
Can't wait to see you doing the
sorry?
hot challenge.
6 or so.
6-ish? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm making 2 different pasta
Why?
because I wanted Alfredo.
Ooh, gross. Alrighty. Way to ruin it. I love you. Alfredo. Ew. Can you ask James how he did? How did it go with the test? Robbie wants to know about your test, James.
I passed it, Robbie. Thank you for asking. I'm super happy about it.
Heck yeah, man. So he is a pro now, Robbie.
So, is the missus going to do the hot challenge for the Bean Boozled?
We'll see. We'll see. And if she does, she'll use that against me for the other Bean Boozled challenge.
Well, I can't see her doing the hot chip and the other stuff, but, you know,
No.
you get a spinning wheel with the Bean Boozled, so
Yes.
that'd be kind of a fun thing. And to be honest, I don't imagine they would be too hot, seeing as they're just little beans.
We'll see. Rob wants to know how much you paid to pass the exam.
The company paid £300, which is like $400.
Then he
for the
said,
exam.
he just told me don't say it, Paul, after I said it. Yeah, so the company paid for it, which is cool.
You got 20k in the Fabricator.
Yeah, I'm trying. We're getting there.
Yeah, I did love. I think as well I had the best games that were on the 64 without knowing it at the time. So when I got my 64,
Yep.
I had Super Mario 64, which was incredible.
Yeah.
Perfect Dark, which was awesome,
Okay.
and 007. They were the
Yeah.
only 3 games I had. Because we, you know, weren't exactly a wealthy family.
Of
so
course, yeah.
It was those 3 games or nothing, and to be honest, that was all I needed. You
Yeah.
know, living on Super Mario 64, there were so many secrets and things to explore. It was amazing.
Yeah, then you had games like Star Fox 64, Harvest Moon was fantastic.
Yeah, I never had them, but I know they're awesome.
Yeah. Like back in the day, we could rent these games. We go to Blockbuster or like a place called Movie Time, and that's how Jason and I got to play a lot of our games. Was just by renting them.
We probably had that over here, but I was just a kid at the time, and I couldn't, go to any of these places without my mum. And my mum really didn't go to them either. So
yeah. So then. With the N64 too, sports games took a massive leap on the Super NES. Sports games took a massive leap, which was really awesome. I'm talking basketball, hockey, football. Everything was really, really freaking good. Do you still play any Switch games, Paul? Dan, I haven't played Switch games in a long time, dude. Last year, I think, is the last time. I'll never sell my Switch, but I bought a Switch game, the new Legend of Zelda game, but I haven't played it. How about you, Dan?
There was a time back in the day where you would have been all over Zelda the minute you got home.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. I don't know. I think I just leveled up past Nintendo. The games that I want to play, it's like TV shows, right? If Steph and I want to start a new TV show, I want there to be boobies in it. And I tell her that. It's like, oh, hey, there's boobies in it. We can watch it. And of course, she doesn't give two craps about that.
Can you fix a barrier on this side, please?
Oh my gosh, guys. This is just terrible. Yeah, coming. There's only 127 points, so in the, as you call it, Fabricadabricator. I just don't have enough to fix it. And here comes this. Hiya!
This is kind of what you were saying the other day when we watched the Starfield podcast, that gaming has kind of plateaued. There was nothing new that made you go, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like in the 90s, each new generation of consoles, revolutionized gaming. So Super Nintendo to the N64,
yep.
You've brought 3D into it, 3D environments. And then the PlayStation to the PS2, bigger environments, better graphics. PS3 and the 360 are the first consoles that gave you kind of proper open world style games. To like a decent degree. And then it's kind of just been refining graphics ever since,
Right, yeah.
Like what we're playing now, for instance, Gears 5. Gears of War 3 had Horde mode, and characters like what we're doing now. Back in 2011, we're just playing, a natural progression from that. Whereas Starfield has just kind of broken the rules.
Yeah, we'll see.
You get me?
I'm super excited though. We'll see what happens. I do have high hopes for the game. I think it's possibly a game that will tear me away from Diablo right now. It's just going to be an awesome single player experience, and I'm hoping. My fear is that the game is so massive that it's empty. That's my only fear.
That's the problem with No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my concern with how big they said the game is going to be. Is how can they populate with that much stuff?
Yeah. So what is the motivation to go visit 1,000 planets if 100 of them have life on them? Now, don't get me wrong. I am an Xbox fanboy, and I'm beyond excited for Starfield. Okay, but these are legit concerns. These are legit questions. Why do I want to go to planet Xenos if there is nothing on the planet except for a procedurally generated environment?
Well, do you not remember what they showed in the showcase? So each planet has different types of resources.
Yeah.
So it might be some planets have toxic resources that you need for building blocks for whatever, but they can't support life because of those toxins. I don't know. But I'd like to
there's
think
only going to be so much resource variety.
We'll find out, Spuddy. We'll find out. I don't know. I personally think the same as you. I think a lot of it could be empty. And I'm the sort of person where I like to get used to the environment.
Sure.
So I'll probably explore the crap out of one specific planet out of those 1,000, make it like my home base,
Yep.
and then just have, you know, a set number of planets I go to for my resources. I doubt I'll ever see those 1,000 planets.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope there's a motivation to go to every planet. Other than have the bragging
how
rights.
the storyline works.
Yeah.
You know? There might be. What about side quests as well? There might be, you know, kill these evil pirates. They have bases on this world, like 50 different worlds that have bases that you have to go to. You know,
Yeah.
there might be planets that are just purely inhabited by, you know, scum and villainy.
Ooh. I think this is where having a Star Wars franchise sort of attachment to it would enhance it a million times. But I think this game's gonna provide. It's gonna what we need and what we want. I think it's gonna provide it for us. I'm not skeptical. These are just questions. What are you talking about? Well, Starfield, Bone Crusher. We're talking about Starfield.
Yeah, and Bethesda, they're very hit and miss with their games, or they have been recently.
Yeah. And Phil,
I loved.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you carry on.
No, I was just going to talk to Phil Spencer because I know he's watching. I was just going to tell him. I just can't wait. I can't wait for this game. It's going to be super exciting. But go ahead.
I
I
can't
was
remember what I
gonna
was going to say.
Does anyone remember the game Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts?
Yes. Yeah.
Because that game had enormous worlds in it. The levels were huge, but there was nothing in them.
Yeah. And that spawned Conker's Bad Fur Day as well? I think he came from...
Wasn't that on the N64?
Yes.
Bad Fur Day?
Yeah.
That's one of the rarest games. That goes for crazy money.
Actually, Conker's Bad Fur Day was before Nuts and Bolts. That came from the original.
Ooh, ow, that hurt.
Nuts and Bolts was Xbox 360.
James don't want to play Starfield. No, he wants to play Starfield. We're just talking about possible concerns. That's it.
I was hyped for Fallout 76, thinking I could explore, you know,
Yep.
the world of Fallout with a friend.
Sure.
You know, that would be awesome. But when it released, you know, besides all of the, you know, razzmatazz with how they messed up, the world was empty. They had no NPCs.
Yeah.
You know, the quest line was short and boring, and it just didn't work.
No, I hear you. Oh, hi! Dude, just gave me... Oh, come on. Boot. What? I just got rubber banded. What is happening here?
You rubber banding?
Yeah.
You still rubber
My screen,
banding?
you're not
Nope.
moving.
Huh.
Now you're moving.
Okay, that was messed up. I'm just trying to
I think
repair
you
all
had
my
a lag
crap.
spike.
Yeah, I'd say so.
He does have that Canadian internet.
Oh, see, that's not even... That's zero funny, James. Zero funny.
Zero funny,
Zero.
100% true.
Not even. My internet would blow your entire city's internet out of the water together.
Oh, come on, Mr. Rigatoni.
Hey, rigatoni, I'm eating it. I'm still saddened you didn't get Diablo.
Britain is just a tiny island. They can just throw up one Wi-Fi router and everyone has internet.
Oh, they probably do.
Yeah, Diablo was a little out of my price range this month, I'm afraid.
Well, that sucks. Let's do
Well, I
this.
can't remember if I told you, I paid all my car off.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Everything is
Which,
destroyed on this side.
Oh, it's been wrecked.
Alright.
So I got the, I got the letter a couple of days ago saying that I now own the car, you know, there's nothing on it, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And that was pretty nice.
That is nice. Congrats, man.
And I got a £35 rebate.
£35?
Off early, which was nice as well.
You got a $35 rebate. Alright.
Yeah, that I had to spend like, oh god, over £1,000 to pay it off.
Well, that's fantastic, though, man. Good for you.
Yeah, it's been. Hey, This is the good part of the year. Had a few bad things, but
Yeah. Fantastic.
we got barriers broken over here. Oh no, you're repairing them.
Oh,
Apple's
yeah.
done.
All right, we're going to do a little something different with your guys' barriers.
Yeah, the annoying thing is you got the sires who just
Wreck 'em.
poke around the corner.
Yeah.
Wipe them out. All of them.
Ooh.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
That's awesome. What wave 18?
I read some...
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, Karen.
No, I was just talking to myself basically out loud, so you go ahead.
We have a habit of starting sentences at exactly
Yeah.
the same time. I was saying they're auctioning Carrie Fisher's white dress that she wore in A New Hope.
Oh, no
So
way.
we'll see how much. Yeah, we'll see how much that goes for. You know who I would have liked to have been? Who went from being an average Joe to a millionaire overnight? The guy who worked on the old Paramount set in the 70s.
Yeah.
When he went to the skip and he'd found out that the studio had just thrown away all of the set from the original Star Trek because they didn't need it anymore. And he was like, you know what? There'll be people who pay money for this. So he took it all and he sold it for like $1.2 million.
Oh, wow.
And they just threw it away.
Usually Lee
That's
and
not-
Pete play?
Yes, that is true. That's not the first time that's happened either.
Oh,
I assume
no?
you guys have seen The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Of course.
So in something like 2013, they demolished MGM Studios' old headquarters, and someone found Bert Lahr's Cowardly Lion costume, like all sealed away, that they were just gonna, it was gonna be thrown away. So he took that and sold it for like £600,000.
Oh my gosh, wow. All right, I'm down.
I got you, pal.
Oh, thank you. I'm so sick and
got
tired of
you,
repairing all this stuff. These guys are damaging my stuff quickly. Collected? All right, your side's going to have to wait a little bit here.
Our side's full health.
Blasphemy.
What's that, Spuddy?
Our side's full health.
You're...
We
Doesn't
got
team
it.
Revive.
All right.
Oh yeah, nice. That team revive is awesome.
Okay, hold on. All right. Let's try to add a little more on this one. And then... Okay, we'll see how well that does for a bit. Oh, ow.
I keep seeing memes for that submarine.
Oh my gosh. James,
How many have you seen?
I've got a bunch on my phone. It's so bad. But you got to be careful who you send that stuff to, right?
Yeah. I've seen a few that I thought, oh, maybe I'll send that to Paul.
Oh, absolutely. I love dark humor, but like it's tragedy, hands down. But
Oh yeah. I saw a clip of, the end of James Cameron's film where they're walking through, like, the ghost. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
oh, it's so bad. Gee, when they wake up tomorrow, or after they're
Yeah.
dead and stuff, and this is what they're gonna see. So terrible.
Oh, that's bad.
Yep. Funny, but Of course my stuff's destroyed over here. Oh, you need ammo. Yeah, Pete is at a wake today, and it's Lee's birthday, so he is celebrating with his Misa family.
Oh, I remember my 23rd, and I'm like, wow, now I'm 31. Do you remember your 23rd?
Oh my gosh, no, it was so long ago, man. I don't
No,
really
but I mean,
remember
like,
a lot
in
of
your
birthdays.
Early 20s.
I don't really remember. Like I said, at 23, I believe that's when I got married. Yeah, it would have been 23. Isaiah was born when I was 25. I think that's how that worked.
You were married before you had Isaiah?
Yes,
Well,
oh yeah.
You were in the cult, so you had...
Yeah. Oh, two matrix.
Well, it'd be a shotgun
matrix.
wedding.
Yep.
What would happen in the church if you got pregnant before marriage?
It all depends, really. Like back in the day, you were forced to marry and all that stuff, but like not for us. I think they were starting to, like, they would want you to marry and all that.
Oh, we got them coming up on the left, on the right. Oh crap! You just
Okay.
walked through everything.
Well, you guys just couldn't take care of those barriers and stuff, eh?
Trap baskets.
Oh,
I walked in my own fire.
everything is just exploding all around me. This is wild.
I can't see anything.
No, I
It's
can't
just
either.
shaking too much.
That's
I
funny
can't
dropping
see.
that. That's so amazing. I've never been in it.
Ah,
All right, I'm gonna kill her here. She's dead. Oh no. Oh, one's done.
whew,
Is that both of them?
that's both of them.
Holy
That was
crap.
about 20 seconds of just constant screen shaking.
It was awesome. Like I said, I've never been inside of Spuddy's world of destruction. Dropping those GLs over and over.
Boom.
Infinite GLs is just fun.
Oh, yeah, it is. Have you ever... I'm sorry, Stoke Van Tan. Have you ever played Team Fortress 2? I have. I have played Team Fortress 2. I'm on a night train.
Do you have time for another 20 rounds?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm good for another 20.
Jam.
So next Friday will be early, which is good. And then I'm going to try to get the other Fridays off here. Or,
Nice.
well, the last couple hours anyways. Oh, this guy
Oh, I
is
don't need to do a revision for a while.
And
which
then
is
hopefully Pete can try out the other Super Explosion class.
Yeah, I'm excited that he wants to try it out. I'm not excited to be the only mechanic, though, I will say. But
Well, here's the
Glitch
thing.
map haven't
Once
been
you
done in a
start getting that many high DPS classes, your job as mechanic becomes super easy. Because all of a sudden, you're not worrying about sentries anymore because the DPS is killing them before they get to sentries.
all right,
nice. Oh, smashy.
yeah.
Like a lot of times when I engineer, I don't even bother with sentries because DPS kills them so fast.
That's
Sentries don't
cool.
get a chance.
That's really good. Bum bum banana. My favorite Team Fortress 2 character is Heavy. That's the fat orange guy, right?
Heavy,
Yeah.
the Spy. They were released on the orange box back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Quaker's Joshi,
Joshi.
he plays it all the time, and that's what he streams. That's what he's actually known for, is that Team Fortress 2.
I will say Valve put out some awesome games until they made Steam, and now they'd never put out games because they don't need to.
Yeah. Steam is
I
amazing.
thought it was just they were afraid of number 3.
Yeah,
Well, that's
I
the
don't
running
know.
joke,
That's
yeah.
what everybody wants, is Team Fortress 3.
Well,
Or
Half-Life.
Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3, that's it.
Look, you got Half-Life, you have Half-Life 2, you have Half-Life 2 Episode 1, you have Half-Life 2 Episode 2.
Yeah.
Portal 1 and 2, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2,
It's so funny and weird.
and they're
And
all
Left 4
awesome
Dead 2 is
games.
still getting updated to this day.
What is?
Left 4
Left 4
Dead
Dead 2
2.
still gets actively updated.
Wow, okay.
Oh crap!
Did you say Left 4 Dead 2?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, last year they did a Christmas update.
Oh, that's funny. All right, you guys are right there. Where would
Well,
you like?
we played Back for Blood, and the joys that brought us.
I want to give that a go again. I really do.
It's not good.
It hasn't
I have-
improved?
I have tried it since, but they haven't fixed the problems. They
Okay.
say
It
they
is
have.
better.
You can actually complete a mission in it now, but it still sucks.
Wow, okay.
No, there's still special after special after special after special after
This-
special
that's-
after special.
That's so frustrating. I don't even understand why they would go that route.
And there's no variety. It's all the same. There's like 3. Oh, a tall boy. Oh, a fat boy. Oh, look, a tall boy. Oh, look, a tall boy. You know,
Is it the same issue where every single character calls them a different name?
No, they call them the same name. Oh, look, a tall boy. Well, watch out, a tall boy. Guys, we got a tall boy. You
'Cause
know,
it used to be
it's
it would be the same enemy, but every single character had a different name, so you never knew what was being called out.
Oh no, they're
That's
no,
funny.
they're all the same name.
Did you play it, Spuddy?
I didn't, but my brother did, and I watched him play it a few times.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was
It has
Left 4 Dead
potential.
like.
They decided to go a card system style game, and I just...
Which is terrible.
Yeah, I can't stand that. That's just not fun.
It's the fact that you can't turn it off. So you can go into a mission, and the random card it puts on is something so bad, it makes the mission nearly impossible.
Yeah.
So you quit out and restart the mission multiple times until you get cards that don't suck. You know, I just don't see the point of that. Why can you not turn that off?
Yeah. I did have some high hopes, though, for sure.
Yeah, I did. I think you played it day 1.
Yes, yeah. I was all excited.
And I'd played it earlier in the day with my friend. I was going to play it with you, but I'd uninstalled it by that point and was like, you're not going to enjoy this, Paul.
Yeah.
And you tried it. I don't think you played it for the whole stream because it hurt your soul.
I don't remember. That sounds like me, though.
Is this just me, or is the AI super annoying?
In what game?
In this game.
100%.
Yeah.
'Cause the last game, I almost got killed because the AI just kept sitting in front of my laser.
And we can ask Pete on
Brilliant.
how he feels about the AI for sure. He's a huge fan of the AI.
That's why I turn them off.
I can't do that because
No.
I need to be revived by him.
Yeah, me too.
That's what they're for, is just revive points.
Usually they're just reviving each other, or dying trying.
Yeah, but they act as distraction if nothing else. Boom, point in the
fair.
box.
Thank you.
When they don't run in front of you when you fire. Oh, Pete's gonna love that. When he fires a boom shot and an AI runs in front of him at the same time.
I can imagine the F-bombs being dropped right
Oh,
now.
that'd be funny.
Because you see, Lee doesn't have to worry about it as much because boom shots heal him if he hits himself.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
sire.
because of his pilot class.
All right, the sire couldn't handle that. Oh, and here comes another one.
You're never gonna get it.
Du-du-du-du. Oh, stop picking on me.
I don't know why, but for some reason, the last map we're on, I'm blanking out on the name. It's harder than it looks, and I don't know why.
Turbine.
Yeah. Because it looks like it should be a super easy map, but for some reason it always turns out trickier than it should be.
Yeah, we have had trouble on that map before.
Everyone has trouble with that map. If I play with randoms and they pick top, I pretty much know we're going to lose because they're going to blow themselves up. Hitting walls. or they're gonna rush with the wrong class, or they're just gonna decide they're the engineer when they're not an engineer class. That's my favorite.
Oh crap, I've got loads of points. Let me put these in the fabricator.
Thank you.
I had a dream I was helping Penn and Teller with magic tricks last night.
Wow. Okay.
My mind was all over the place with this exam, and I don't know why my mind took me there while I was asleep.
That's awesome. I was legit Batman last night. And
In your dream or in real life?
in the dream, there was we were gonna, the Batcave area was being attacked. Oh, stop picking on me! No, stop it! Ah, no! It was being attacked, and they were coming after the Steph and the family and stuff like that, and so we had to get away with the Batmobile from the Batcave. That's a true
Were you
story.
dressed as Batman or were you
No.
dressed as you?
I was just dressed as me. It's so
Well,
weird.
that sounds more entertaining than me helping Penn and Teller with cards.
See you, Dan. Well, let's do this.
For someone who barely sleeps, that's quite a vivid dream.
Yeah, I dream all the time. I love to sleep when I get to sleep because I always dream. It's wonderful.
My dreams, when I remember them, they're like modern art pieces. There's nothing to make sense of.
Nice.
I usually have scary to weird dreams.
I only have trippy dreams.
So
They're
Paul,
not like
what's one?
scary, it's like acid trippy.
So Paul, what's one of the weirdest dreams you've ever had? If you
Hmm.
can recall one.
Mine are too messed up, especially when I was sick there that time, when I almost perished.
Mm-hmm.
I had some insane lucid dreams, and
Do you remember any of them?
I certainly do, James. They were Warden, crap.
Are they shareable?
Yeah, and I did share them on stream when we talked about them before. They're just really weird, but it made me question a lot of stuff. Oh crap! A sire, get in here! What the heck? Where did he come from? All right, they're spawning back here, right in this back corner.
I saw him. So he ran up these stairs. He made it through the barrier and ran.
Oh, all right.
So he didn't spawn back there. Yeah, he's doing what that sire's trying to do right now. So what they do is they run up, they round this corner, and they only have a little bit of barrier to get through.
Okay.
Oh, they're being sneaky.
All right.
Yeah, dreams are weird things.
They certainly are. My dreams, especially starting from the first one, it and this is gonna sound weird. You all know who I am. I'm not crazy or anything like I am, but I'm not like messed up crazy or anything or a lunatic or anything. It really made me question realities and different realities that are going on the same timeline as us, but different realities. If that sounds different.
Sounds kind of like an existential crisis.
I can't say I know what that means, buddy, and I'm just being straight out honest.
Having a crisis about whether or not you're actually real.
Well, so here's the very first dream that I had, because there was a collection of them, and you got to realize that I was legit dying. I honestly had no. Yeah, and so the very first dream that I had was kind of, we were visited by these beings, we'll say, and they took me into kind of like when you watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and they are going through with the phone, the timelines all through the. That scene there, where it's like the hoses of history or whatever. That's where I was. This is a dream, everybody. Just as a heads up, this is a dream. Okay, I'm not saying this is what happened in real life. This is a dream, and so but it did make me question some things, and so I was taken to almost like out of Earth atmosphere, out of Earth realm and reality, and I was shown and planted in a higher intelligence world, or a far more advanced world. And the dream went on, and it was really intense, and just the feeling.
What do you mean you were planted?
So sorry. So we traveled through the times of history. We'll say the strands of history. If I was going to label this dream, and I should write these out, because those couple dreams that I had were so insanely significant. And so the strands of history is basically what I traveled through, but I was going to a not future, but a far more advanced world. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, and when you got there?
Oh, when I got there, it was incredible. It was really incredible. Just the life that everybody was living was far more peaceful, of course. But we were all just advanced. There was an advanced civilization. It was the future, and it was just like I was being shown. How can I explain it? Oh my gosh, it's so weird, because I can picture it all in my head. As we were traveling from Earth into this wherever they were taking me, I could see other strands of reality alongside the ones I was traveling on to get to where I needed to go, or where they were taking me. Again, dreams, kids. Paul, you're really messed up. You're into the hard stuff. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. Okay.
And who are they?
I'm gonna say the advanced beings. I don't know their names.
Did they have shape, form? Or?
Yeah. At first they were in sort of an insectoid sort of creature, and then they kind of morphed into a human-like creature. So when they came and got me in my dream, they were kind of like an insecticide sort of.
Where did they get you from?
My house here, right in this house.
Oh.
Yeah, they landed outside of my house, and we went, and I got to travel with them into a place where I was going to continue to live my life, but in a far more advanced civilization. And that was just a precursor to like the next dream, James. And this next one was so amazing. It was the best. The next one was the best dream I ever had. And then things got really dark the next day and all that stuff. So
what was the next dream?
The next dream, and this is what kind of get like, it was almost kind of like everything was going along with its own thing, as if my life. Oh, this little bugger! Hold on. As if there is another me in an alternate universe or reality. There's another me living the same life I am, only different. And the way this incredible dream was is I had some sort of amusement sort of center, and it was incredibly amazing. I had different different themes, we'll call it. Each room was a different theme, all of this stuff. And I kind of ran it as a business. So people come, they pay money. It was kind of amusement sort of center. And
what, in this advanced civilization?
Or no, in this alternate universe, we'll call it.
Okay.
So yeah, this is night 2. This is the next night. And so oh man, I forget what I called the place. I think I called it My Past is Legacy, which was really weird. And I had the the name, of course, and we actually kind of lived there, me and Steph and the boys, because it was kind of like our house, but also a great big center attached to it and all that. Well, come to find out, at the end of the day, it was like 11 p.m. It was closing. I had these dudes, I would call them fanboys, and they kept singing the My Past is Legacy theme song. It was incredible. Like, this is so stinking real. And they were celebrating me and some milestone, but they were legit fanboys. They wanted autographs and everything. And it's like I took My Past as Legacy and made something incredible out of it. And these guys were huge, and they were waiting outside of the door, and they were singing it, and we were partying, and then we just kind of went into some massive, and I don't know why, but a massive celebratory thing where we kind of, all of us, partied through the night, and it was raining, but we were all outside still partying and having just a wonderful time, just enjoying friendship and peace, and oh my gosh, I really wish I could just relay it verbally, because it was mind-blowing. I've never experienced a dream like that ever.
I wonder if that is pulling, your YouTube experiences into, I don't know, your mind piecing things together like that.
Yeah,
or something.
I don't know. The way I just took it is if, like, all right, there's another Pharaoh TV, but this is what he's doing with his life in this other realm, this other alternate universe. And it kind of led on from the very first dream I had with what I was seeing. Just kind of alternate realities. Like, we're all living our own life right here, but there's another James Mucklin who's living his exact same life, but he's doing things different in that time period or reality or whatever. And it's almost Star Trek-y. It's really weird. Yeah, that's it. And there was another dream that was pretty stinking dark, but like these were
what
lucid
was the dark
dreams.
Dream then after that?
The dark dream was, I didn't like it because it was beyond. These are like insanely lucid dreams. Like I am there physically. I am there mentally. It's not just like, hey, I'm sleeping. Like all three of these dreams, I could feel, I could taste, I could smell, whatever. It was all wild.
Well, you were very out of it. So
yes, I was. And
so what was it about? What happened?
Oh, what? And hold on here. Yeah, seeing all this stuff was wild. So this other dream, this was in the afternoon, and I'm in recovery mode, trying to get some sleep. And no, not trying to get some sleep, just trying to heal and recover. And I fell asleep on the couch. And I was at a school as an adult. And I don't know if I was a teacher or whatever, but I've always wanted to be a teacher. That would have been like a life calling, I guess, if I could have done it. And all of a sudden I was helping these dudes in a classroom, almost like downstairs in the basement, sort of. I don't know, we were getting some art project ready, or we're doing a play or something, just getting some things ready. And we were all just having a wonderful time. We're laughing, we're just fooling around, just doing some poops and giggles stuff. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, these dudes came in. And then they, one guy jumped me from behind, and we all thought it was just fun at first. And then like a couple other guys jumped on top of me, and then another dude jumped on top of me. And so they put me in kind of a chokehold, but they weren't choking me. So I couldn't see anything because their arms were wrapped around my head as well. And they were just squeezing, and they were putting their weight on me. And so as I was sitting there on the couch or dozing off, I felt this insane weight, and I couldn't move at all because they were all laying on top of me. And and this is kind of disgusting, but I didn't know what was going on. And right before I shook myself up, this guy started to just basically have a crap on my head. It sounds funny. But it was not. It was the emotional distress that I had when I woke up was insane.
So messed up.
Yeah, it was torture. Basically, it was what it was. It was torture. It was degrading. Mooney! So good to see you, Mooney. Every
Have you
possible...
told Steph about these?
No. I told... After my first stream, I had told Steph, I was like, I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to dream anymore. And she'll tell you that. I told her I don't want to dream. I said, I'm not going crazy, but if something happens mentally, I said, like, these dreams are really, really scary. They're real. There's something going on. And
like, the less you're in this world, the more you go into that.
Oh man, James, if you only had seen that black mass that was sitting on top of me every time I opened my eyes to look up at the ceiling. It was insane.
You know what? So there's a phenomenon known as sleep paralysis, where you're not quite awake but not quite dreaming.
Yep.
Kind of both at the same time, and when that happens, one of the most common things is seeing a black mass.
So
because you're seeing actual objects, but your brain can't figure out what they are, so it just interprets them as a black mass.
So I was in bed for 9 days, and this mass was there every single day, every single night. My eyes were open, I was awake, and it was just hovering right above me. And I was seeing cracks rippling all through the ceiling. That was part of it too. Everywhere I went, even when I went to the hospital, when they admitted me into the hospital, I would look up and I was seeing, or what was it? The very first, when I first got there, I was still seeing cracks rippling through the ceiling. And I'm telling you, it was so weird. And that's why I said someone in Pakistan was sending their, doing some sort of witchcraft voodoo thing. Because what happened is these two dudes came to purchase a phone. And there were two brand new to the province, Syrian dudes, Muslim fellas. And so one guy coughed once, and it was 23 hours later on stream. I was like, boys, I don't feel so good. And you can watch me on stream. I was playing Star Wars, The Old Republic, and I just said, I don't feel so good. I'm going to go lay down. And I didn't get out of bed for 9 days. I had an ambulance.
I remember that stream.
Yeah, I had 2 ambulances, everything. It was, but when I went to bed the next day, that's when that black mass was just hovering and would not leave me at all, would not leave me alone. And it was just hovering.
You were still able to move, when you saw this.
Yeah. But I was so every time I started to, when I had to use the washroom, I had to get up, of course. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't really, my heart would start pounding and I could barely move. And I could just hobble. And then all I could really do was, when I got back into the bedroom, I dove on the bed because I was like, I'm not going to make it back to the bed. So I'd jump on the bed as fast as possible. I experienced some weird stuff, though, that 9 days. Something I never want to experience again, but I really question a lot of stuff now, honestly, as weird as that sounds.
Did you experience other stuff during that time?
Oh, crap.
Or during that time, was that also when your blood pressure was completely out of whack?
So when we went to my family doctor, Steph called every single day while I was out, and they were like, "Okay, you can bring him in Thursday." We just had a cancellation, and then they couldn't get the ambulance came at the hospital, at the doctor's appointment. The ambulance came, and it took them 4 tries to get my blood pressure. And when they finally got it, it was, 65 over 44. That was my blood pressure. And they're like, okay, we need to go right now. And they took me to the other hospital where I stayed all night and hooked up to IVs and whatever else they hooked me up to. It was scary. It was definitely a scary time. I thought I was done, to be honest. I thought I was done.
Yeah. It sounds like you had blood infection.
Well, they said it was ketoacidosis, and that was their reason for all of this. But like I said, I'm not saying the dream stuff is anything, but I'm not taking it out of it either. I'm not saying it isn't anything.
What other stuff did you
That
kind of
will
experience in that
get
time, though,
affected
Paul?
if your like blood pressure and all that stuff's out of whack. That'll absolutely affect
Oh,
your
yeah.
dreams and perceptions.
100%, and it definitely did, because I had in 9 days. What did I eat? I ate a half a can of soup, and I ate a half a piece of toast in 9 days. That is it. Oh, I had a half a pop or freezy, and that's all I ate in 9 days. And I lost a bunch of weight, and I was just toast. Yeah, and I'm not crazy. I'm not saying it was anything. I'm not going out on a huge limb and just, there's alternate reality. I'm not saying any of that. I don't even pay attention to that stuff, even though I'd like to believe it and stuff. But like, if you were going to say, do you believe it now, Paul? I would almost say yes. Almost. I don't know. It was friggin' weird, though.
Sounds like a hell of a trip.
Oh, it would have been. I guess that's the only way you could explain it. I was on some sort of psychedelic mushrooms or something. It's the only...
Actually, the crazy thing is, those symptoms are exactly the same symptoms that people will experience if they take too much cough medicine.
Huh. All right.
There's people who are doing that one cough medicine challenge. That's the exact dreams and hallucinations they were getting.
They were doing a cough. There's a cough med. Oh, that's
Yeah,
insanity.
it killed a lot of people.
Really?
Yeah,
Stupid
like
people.
4 or 5 people died from it.
Oh my gosh.
The thing is, Paul, now that you've experienced these dreams, hallucinations, these weird, vivid states, you'd never want to experience them again, would you?
The My Past's Legacy one, the second one, I would, because there was jubilation, there was feeling of just love and friendship and just celebration, man. It was wonderful. That was the best dream I ever had, and it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. But the other ones, no.
At least you didn't have anything too scary.
No, well, the
demons and all that.
Yeah, no, I didn't have any of that. I'm a hardcore dreamer, right? I dream several times a night, and I usually remember all of them. And I am a lucid dreamer where I can control some of my dreams too when I get into that state. And that's no big deal. But man, oh man, that stuff that I did dream, that was messed up.
Oh, weird thing about my dreams is they're almost always in third person.
Really? What the heck?
Yeah, I'm always like observing someone else interacting with an environment.
Okay. There's a warden right here.
He's getting wrecked.
Yep.
I'm being melted.
Yeah, what the heck? I got you.
Thank you.
I think that's Stomp.
Ah, okay.
Stumpy's. Oh yeah, Stumpy's here.
Dreams are strange things.
But that black mass, man, none of that was dreams. I'll tell you that right now. That was some messed up stuff. And that's why I said.
When did it go? Was
when
it literally just when you got better?
Yeah, when I actually stayed the full night at the hospital. I went.
Did you see it leave, or did it just?
No,
not
it was
go
gone.
To the hospital?
It was gone. Yeah, so yeah, it was after those dudes left. 23 hours after those dudes left. And like,
did you ask
How long
Steph
it
if
would
she
take
could see it?
to brew an infection.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Did you ask Steph though if she could see it?
No, I told her it was there though. and she didn't see anything. But like with my years of religion and of course the type of religion I was in, the whole spirit, demons, all that other crap, right? You just you ignore it, but you never forget it, I guess, and you just that's why I said I wonder if so and so had sent a curse over, because she had mentioned her aunt does that stuff. And that was really the main thing I thought. I was like, dang, this is it. What the heck?
And what did Steph have to say about it all?
In what regards? What do you mean?
Like when you told her about it, was she, because obviously she was part of the church, she believed all of that as well. Did she think it could be something,
Spiritual?
unpleasant?
I don't know. I don't think we ever really talked about it. Bottom line is I'm a fat loser and I need to get healthy. That's bottom line. That's what it is.
Well, that experience is always going to be with you.
Oh my gosh!
And it's
that'll
something
never
you're
leave.
always going to try and analyze, in your mind of it could be this, it could be that. It could just be in the head, it could be something more. You'll never know. But
Yeah.
that experience will always be with you.
I started a blog that my name's not tied to it whatsoever, so I have no followers. I'm not even advertising. I'm not even inviting friends. So I will write it out, and I will share it.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Because everyone has weird, circumstances in their lives that can't be explained.
Yeah.
But yours is because it's let's not beat around the bush. It was a near-death experience.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course you're going to think, this was a near-death experience. Were there other, factors at play that we don't see in our regular day-to-day lives that were, that latched onto you as you were having that near-death moment?
Yeah.
You never know,
Well, we don't know what the afterlife is. Nobody really.
No.
You have your faith, you have your beliefs, but nobody really knows. And so who really knows, except for people who have died.
Exactly.
I just failed to. I don't think I could believe that once you're dead, you're dead. That's it. Like there's nothing. You're just done. There's mentally, you're done. Your conscious is dead. Everything. I don't know if I can believe that.
Well, reincarnation is an interesting thing.
Sure.
You see things about, 4-year-old kids who drive through areas and they're like, I know this place.
Yeah.
And they're able to recall things.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff like that for sure, and I've read about, I've watched shows about that stuff. But yeah,
I've seen some really interesting things.
Spuddy, what say you about afterlife?
So, I'm a person who grew up in Catholic faith,
Okay.
so I believe in concept of heaven and hell to a degree.
Okay. Hey, and that's okay.
Well, I'll share my weirdest experience that, seeing as you've shared yours. I'm not insane. I just want to put that out there. And if it was just me that had experienced this, I'd have probably just shrugged it off.
Yeah.
But I was with my friend at the time, so when I was younger, I used to have sleepovers with my friend Ben.
Yeah.
And he'd come over every Friday night, and we'd play PlayStation. This was back in the PlayStation 1 days, so it was a while ago. And that was just our routine. And we had something weird happen that made us question, alternate realities and things like that. It sounds stupid. I'm not insane. I'll just tell you what happened. So I have a little tray of where I'd, keep my PlayStation games. Like you get back in the day video holders.
Yep.
You could fit 5 videos.
Yeah.
I'd put PlayStation games in there. And when Ben had come round for sleepovers, I'd pick out all of the multiplayer games and be like, right, what one do you want to play? And he picked out a game. He had a look on the back at what was, because on PlayStation 1 games it said on the back 1 player or 2 player, if you remember.
Yeah.
It'd show them. So he picked out a game called Resident Evil Survivor. And it was some crappy game that I had that was a Resident Evil shooter. So, and me and him played this for a good 3 or 4 hours. It would have been Friday night he came over for sleepover. So it was Friday night. We were playing this split screen, and then we finished the game, went to bed. Thought nothing of it. Standard evening. The next day, we went to play that game again, and that game had never been co-op. We loaded the game up, and there was no option for split screen. There was nothing. Looked at the back, it said 1 player, and we were just like, we played this all of yesterday. It was 2 players. We played split screen on this.
Huh.
And to this day, we've never been able to explain that.
Okay.
And whenever we meet up, we talk about it sometimes. Like, do you remember playing that non-co-op game? It's like, yeah, we played it split screen for 3 or 4 hours. And I can't explain it.
Wow.
I know there
it
was
sounds
like
stupid.
some old PlayStation games that you could accidentally cause a bug that let you play split screen in games that didn't support it.
Yeah, that makes much more sense than, an alternate dimension we slipped into where we played it. But it's just something weird we've never been able to explain. How did we play split screen co-op, select split screen, see it say 2 player on the back of the box, and then the next day that not be the case? It's just the weirdest thing, and it's a small, silly thing, but it's just something I've never been able to explain.
No way, that's cool. I love the unexplained.
But, if that was me alone, I'd be like, oh, I must have just imagined that,
Yeah, but your buddy experienced it
Yeah,
too.
that's the crazy thing.
Wow, that's
I'm gonna
kind of
look it up
cool.
and see if there is
Yeah.
a split screen exploit for that game.
All right.
I did. Since that happened, I have looked, for anyone else who's had that weird thing
can't-
with that game.
I can't fix any of this. What is happening? Hold on.
Fix what?
All my stuff here. Oh no, I'm gonna lose it. I can't move any of this.
Yeah. That is weird, because there's plenty of power.
Oh, it's disappeared. Oh, beep. Okay, well that blew.
This game just works.
So, Spuddy, what about you? Anything really weird with the unexplained?
Not really that I can think of.
All right.
Unfortunately,
mum's
my
had
life
some.
is pretty mundane most of the time.
I get it.
My
Has it-
mum had some weird experiences.
Okay.
So, my mum used to be best friends with a lady called Carol. And the day she died, my mum, all of the downstairs of our house smelled like flowers.
Okay.
And we didn't know she'd died at this point, but my mum called me down because I was upstairs. And she was like, "What? Can you smell flowers?" And the smell kind of moved. Like when someone puts, like, I don't know, a rose or something to your nose. and
Yeah.
You just smell strong. That's what it smelled like, and it kind of moved from the living room to, near the closet downstairs. A couple of times. And then we got a phone call that evening to say she'd died.
Wow. All right.
And my mum, is very religious, and she was like, "Oh, that was Carol coming to say bye and all that." But
Sure.
just, I don't know, it's just a weird thing.
Well, I'm a huge fan of the Dead Files, so
Yeah. And when my nephew died, a child's handprint appeared on one of our windows downstairs at the back, which
Wow.
was weird.
wow. Okay.
All of these things can be explained rationally. I'm not crazy.
Sure.
It's just they're weird experiences that happened at weird times.
Yeah. And you could top this off as dreams if you want. I was sleeping, of course, and then in my dream, insanely, this is one of those lucid dreams that it was like super duper real. I went to the washroom. I looked in the mirror, and there was my brother Jason who had passed away just probably 4 to 6 months prior. There he was staring back at me, smiling, but he looked so happy and so peaceful. And if you ever met my brother, he was never super happy or smiley sort of guy. But oh my gosh, what the feeling I got when I like woke up and all of that, because I snapped right out of it. But it was almost as
Was
if
this after the near-death experience?
no. This was
Before?
yeah. This was a few months after Jason had passed away.
So what, you, in the dream, you were looking in a mirror and you saw Jason looking
Jason was
back?
staring right back, smiling at me, all happy, and at peace.
You or behind you?
No, in front of me, he was in the mirror.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he was happy and he was peaceful, and that's what the kind of like the message was. It's like, I'm okay, everything is good.
Do you dream about your brother or your mum at all?
Nope, I only had that one with Jason was insanely weird, or not weird. I'm sorry, like it was almost healing, we'll say. Mother, I only had one dream of her, but like she didn't interact with me whatsoever. She was just at kind of like a restaurant and laughing and just having dinner with people, with friends and family, I guess. But Jason's stream, man, that was pretty intense.
And we did
Wow, holy crap, guys. This was crazy. Crazy!
I know not on normal topic of conversation, but it's interesting to see what strange experiences people have in their lives.
Yeah. As a teenager, I saw a UFO, and this could be why I still, like, I believe in that stuff.
One thing I can think of is my parents had a couple strange experiences.
Oh, do
When
tell.
I was a kid, we lived in an old schoolhouse. It was originally a schoolhouse in the 1700s, and then in 1950 it was remodeled into a regular house. And both of my parents claimed that they heard the sounds of kids outside at night.
Oh, man. Spuddy, that wouldn't surprise me, dude. Do you watch The Dead Files or heard of the show?
I have not. This is the first I've heard of it.
Oh, you gotta watch it. It's one of those, do I actually believe it sort of shows? And so what it is you got a medium, does an actual walkthrough, but then you get the police officer, Steve DeShavi, he's a former New York City investigator. He investigates everything that goes on, and him and Amy don't talk until they all come together at the very end to talk to what they both found for the families. It is incredible, and there's some stuff that I was like, no way, and then there was stuff that was like, no way. It's incredible, and it actually scares the crap out of James. So that was like a no way experience.
It keeps me awake at night when I watch those sorts of shows because I've got a very active imagination.
Yep, it's wonderful.
My mind is very active.
Amy's oh shoot, I forget her name. But Steve DeShavi is the police officer, and that's how they work. And so it's one of those things that I take with a grain of salt. But with you having a Catholic background and stuff, that this could actually be right up your alley with some, if you like horror stuff, I guess, and scary stuff. Ooh, scary stuff. All right, gentlemen.
Right, Mr. Paul, if you can get Steph to join you in the Hot Thing Challenge tomorrow, that would be entertaining to watch.
I will try. All right, guys, thank you so much. This was awesome today. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a great evening,
thanks for the
guys.
game.
Absolutely. Take care.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Okay, bye. Alrighty, boys and girls, thank you so much. This was fantastic. Lee wasn't here today. Hold on here. Who got Catholic background? That was Spuddy, as in Super Potatoes. And he has the Catholic background. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We are gonna go. I gotta pee, of course, but we just don't have time to do. Like, one sec. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. I can't hold it. I'm old. Oh, I goes to pee. You didn't watch anything, did you? No. ahead, Steve. Oh. Alrighty, Jam. Thank you. Thanks again. Oh my gosh, thank you guys for the games. Friday will always be Gears Day, no matter what. Thursday, Friday, whatever day we tend to do Gears. So we'll always play a week of Gears. We have to, right? Gears is just a blast. All right. What an awesome day today, guys. This was great. Your gift sub to Mooney's Legacy has expired. What? Expiration. Tomorrow, Empathize. Thank you for the stream today. Empathize, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. We had weird conversations. We talk about everything here. We really do. And it was just one of those days where we talked weird stuff, and it was more, hey, this is our life experience. You know what? Talking about your life experiences and the weird things that you can't explain or whatever is actually really good. It's kind of cool. I don't care if people think I'm crazy. I definitely am. I'm really messed up. So this has been a lot of fun today. Sorry, work was busy. Curvy, it's all good. Thank you for the lurkage. Happy birthday, Lee, if he lurks here a bit. It would be 9:32 Lee's time. So I don't think if Lee was, he would have said hi, if anything. And, but yeah, he's out. We'll have to find out what's going on. Sunday's the podcast. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what's going on, but I hope you all have a marvelous weekend. Marvelous, darling. Hopefully you guys have a good time. All right. I'm going to rock out of here. Thank you so much. I do apologize. It was a short stream today, hour and 44 minutes. Next week will be a long one. It's Canada Day for me. Yeah. So next Saturday's Canada Day, but I get Friday off. But Steph doesn't. So yeah, we'll be doing we'll do a lengthy stream for Friday, and then yeah, we're gonna have a wonderful time. So here we go. So as usual, my name is Paul, and you guys take care. See you guys. Love all you beautiful people. Jam.